I don't know how you would qualify these kind of, comings and goings. Have they made any progress on the bill?
Well, I think what emerged yesterday was just how far apart the Senate and the House are on tax reform, and that they've got a big fight ahead of them to try to reconcile their two visions for tax reform. Obviously, the big flashpoint is when they introduce this corporate tax cut. The Senate wants to delay that till 2019 as a way of paying for this huge tax cut. The House wants it implemented in 2018, and they have the White House on their side on that. You had
Right.
Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin saying that he wanted it introduced in 2018. The other big difference, obviously, is the top rate of tax for the highest earners. There's a difference on that. The Senate has proposed reducing the top rate by almost more than 1%. And keeping the 7 individual income tax breaks, tax brackets, while the House wants 4, and the White House has proposed 3. So you see how many flashpoints they have as they try to push this through. And I think the idea of trying to get something done before Christmas is very ambitious.
Okay, so I mean, we talk about the elephant in a room, which is basically that the both plans, right, contain nearly $1.5 trillion in red ink in the first 10 years. How do they kind of reconcile this?
Well, this is the thing is, obviously they're saying that that's before you account for the additional economic growth. But I think people are wondering if they're being too ambitious, particularly when you've got a situation where you've got almost full employment and the economy is growing. Can they really get there? And I think they're going to meet opposition from even moderate Democrats who are worried about it adding to the deficit. You have Republicans that are worried, that are deficit hawks, and are worried about how much this might add to the deficit. So, how this all shakes out and can they get it passed is really unclear.